Good morning, CrossFit Glasgow. Today we have burpees. I'm gonna blame Kai. Kai's gonna blame me. There's not even a good cop, bad cop here. I don't know what to say. Today is 150 burpees. This is for time, but that's not all. We're gonna add in some tuck crunches, because it's Friday, and who doesn't want abs on a Friday for the weekend? And also some pistols, which we've been working on. We worked on them on, I think it was Tuesday. We worked on them a couple weeks ago. We're giving you all the progressions just to start building that strength in your single-legged squat, okay? We're gonna give you loads of variations to do, so don't fret if you don't have that one-legged squat yet. We are going to get you there, okay? So it's for time, the 150 burpees. You're gonna set your clock, or your phone actually is great for this with like a WOD timer on it. Hit the every minute on the minute button, and basically you're going to alternate minutes. So on minute 1, you're going to be doing 5 tuck crunches, and then minute 2, you're going to be doing 4 alternating pistols, okay? Or whatever progression you're going to be using. Basically that just keeps rotating through, so the odd minutes is the tuck crunches, and even minutes you go through those pistols. We do have an RX Plus category today, okay? The burpee, the volume of that doesn't change. There's still 150, but you're gonna double your tuck crunches and make it 10 fast tuck crunches every minute or every other minute on the minute. And you're gonna up the pistols to 6, okay? So you're not doubling the pistols, just up it by 2 every other minute. Scaled and silver's division. You have a few more options here. You can choose any number between 75 and 100. So however you're feeling, if you're feeling pretty energetic today, you wanna go for that 100. Do it. You might even find that you set yourself a number, but in the workout you're like, this is not working today, and scale it down a little bit. That's totally fine. For your work every other minute, on the odd minutes, you're still going to do the 5 tuck crunches or 5 sit-ups. Okay, that's your scaled option for the tuck crunch if those start to fail. And the even minutes, if you have the pistols or a progression that you're working towards the pistol with, you're still doing 4 or 4 air squats, or you can also do the feet together, really close together, and air squat that way. Okay, that's just going to help build the strength as well. I'm going to take you through all the movements in just a moment. I'm going to talk about scoring though quickly. Okay, so your advanced elite group, all right, if you're doing the workout as RX, okay, so that's the 5 tuck crunches and the 4 pistols, working towards the 150 burpees. We're going to be going for sub 9 minutes, okay? Intermediate scores, you're aiming for sub 12. Beginner, you're aiming for sub 15, okay, if you're tackling the 150 burpees. RX Plus, we're adding a little bit more volume in the work at the start of the minutes, so you're going to be aiming for sub 11 on this workout. Scaled, this is a little bit different because, again, we're choosing the number of burpees between 75 and 100, so I'm going to say anywhere between 12 and 15 minutes, awesome, okay? This is like a medium length workout. We don't want it to go really up and over that 15 minutes, so I'd probably scale it down as you're going along if you hit that number. Okay, so that's the workload today. The warm-up is pretty straightforward. We're first of all going to be doing the perfect lunge stretch. Okay, the perfect lunge is really lovely. It just stretches off a few areas. We've been pretty heavy on the legs today, so we're going to get through that. Also gives you a really lovely rotation on the spine. So we're going to take a big step forward, knee comes to the floor, and we're going to reach on the inside of our leg and drive our elbow into the knee here. Hand is on the foot or the floor, and you're then going to reach around and look up to your ceiling or the bright blue sky, which hopefully it is. We're going to hold that for a few seconds. We're going to come back down. We're going to pop this leg forward, and we're going to drive that toe towards us. And we're getting a lovely stretch on the hamstring. Okay, we're going to swap sides. Again, hand to floor or foot, drive that elbow into the knee, rotate up. Hold for a few seconds, come back down, heel to floor, straight leg, toe coming towards you, hold for another few seconds. Okay, we're gonna go for 5 on each side, so 10 altogether, alternating sides. Take your time through these, just get a lovely stretch on. Then we're gonna go for 2 rounds of, this is just warming up into the pistol progressions. Feet set underneath the shoulders. We're going to go for air squats for 10 of them. Hips back, And then you descend down, keeping tension at the bottom. I want you guys driving your knees out hard. Stand tall, squeeze your bum, always. That's the key to CrossFit, guys. Okay, we're gonna go for 10 creaky knee air squats. Then we're gonna pop our feet together. Okay, hips back and down. Again, look for that hip crease going below the top of the knee. Cameraman, am I getting that?
You are.
Awesome, okay. 10 of those. Then we're gonna go into a tuck hold for 10 seconds and then straight into a hollow hold for 10 seconds. The key for the hollow hold particularly is you wanna have the whole spine touching the floor. So to do that, you wanna pull the rib cage down and squeeze the bum, and that's gonna give contact on the floor with your spine. Okay, so tuck crunch, we just start off by lying on the floor. We're gonna bring our knees in tight to our tummy, keep your feet together and your knees together, and then you're going to pull the shoulders off the floor. Okay, we're gonna hold that for 10 seconds. And then we're gonna go into hollow position, one leg at a time. Really squeeze your bum here, keep the rib cage pulled down, hands overhead, hold for 10. Okay, these holds should make us start to shake a little. Do not forget to breathe, okay? I didn't do a very good job of the breathing because I was talking as well. Short, sharp breaths with these holds. Okay, we're gonna do 10 seconds of each of those holds. Then we're gonna just jack the heart rate up a little bit with 30 sternums. Okay, we're gonna go through that one more time. So 10 more air squats, 10 feet together air squats, 10-second tuck hold, 10-second hollow hold, finish the warm up with 30 star jumps, okay? That will just get us enough, warm enough to tackle the burpees, because that's really gonna get us pretty hot and sweaty very quickly. Okay, so into the movements for the workout. Obviously the burpee is first. We are going to go either step down, chest and thighs to floor, step up, happy clap, and a little jump at the top. Always opening up those hips. That's diving. We're not diving today. We want to speed it up a little bit. We can send both feet back, feet forward, and a jump at the top. Okay, pace yourself with these burpees, all right? Don't gas yourself out in the first 3 minutes. Starting with a tuck crunch, that first minute, we're going into that tuck hold we just went through. Okay, so we start off hollow, come into the tuck, and then back down to hollow. Okay, 5 of those, and then back up for your burpees, all right? Pistols. There's a little bit more detail to the pistols. Okay, so we started off already with the feet together squat. That can be an option. Then we have the toe spot. Okay, so we're going to pop the toe into like a lunge position. So you want a little bit of space between your feet here. Keep your chest up nice and tall. And this is just giving you a little bit of assistance on this leg here. Okay, so you can start with that, and you would just alternate through these, alternate sides, nice and controlled. Okay, that's option number 1. Option 2, you can bring the foot in a little bit closer. Okay, you can also wrap the leg and then over to the other side. Okay, another scaling option for this is you can use something to sit on. These are actually harder for me than the wrap. So choose your target wisely. I'm going to demo on this. What I really want to demo on is this. This is a little bit higher. So see whatever challenges you, set yourself up for a challenge. If you start to fail on it, then I would go from here and I would go over to the couch. Okay, so this is just practicing the one-legged squat, but we have something to land on. Okay, so it's like a crash pad. And then back up, swap sides, always hips leading first, going backwards, and then standing tall. Okay, those are pretty hard. If you can do those in the workout, awesome. And then we have the actual pistol. Some people can hold their leg out straight. I can't, so I grab my foot. I'm going to keep it in close to my body as I descend and then pop it out as at the bottom. Okay, so hips go back, lots of balance here, and then stand tall. Swap sides. This is my bad side, hips back, descend down, and back up. Okay, so that is everything, I believe. The sit-ups, you guys know what you're doing there. It's just the feet together if you're using that as an alternative to the tuck crunch. Touch the floor in front of you, touch the floor behind you. Simple as that. Enjoy your day, guys. Have a lovely weekend, and see you next week.